live. And it looks like we are. Yeah, we're live. And it looks like we are. Welcome, everyone. I'm told we are live. This is Felix Liu with Felix Comic Art, and this is Felix Comic Art Unboxing Art Show Episode 7. Bit of an impromptu episode. We're doing this just for San Diego Felix Con, our online original art event for everyone, all collectors. San Diego Comic Con will be happening in a couple of weeks. The truth of the matter is very difficult to get to these days. Even if you did want to spend the money to go, it's impossible to get a ticket or a hotel room. So for everyone who's not going to San Diego, you get to participate in a San Diego-like event with us. And we call it San Diego Felix Con. We started this in 2020 when pandemic started and there was no San Diego Comic Con. And it was so fun, so much fun, and a big hit that we've been doing it every year since. And thanks to all of you for continuing to hang out with us. So we have boxes of art to open up, like our regular unboxing art show live streams, but I'm also going to give you guys a sneak preview of some of the cool stuff we'll be making available to all collectors this week at all price points. And if you follow us on our show, this is our 27th episode, and we'll usually pull out a box to open up and let everyone guess whose art is in the box, and if you guess correctly, you win a prize. We threw this episode together like seriously last minute. Did not have time to gather up prizes, so we're going to do something a little bit different this time. Everyone is encouraged to guess, but all the correct guessers, everyone who's first to come up with the correct answer, will go into the drawing. So it'll be just limited to the people who guessed correctly this time. And yes, you got about 1 in 10 shot of winning this prize. It is our Worlds of DWJ print from 2021, and it has a Darth Vader sketch on it. Very fitting because Dan's most recent comic that has come out has been his 12-page story in Darth Vader, black, white, and red. Just came out a week ago. If you haven't picked it up from your store, make sure you get it because it's an awesome story. You've seen the art on either the last episode or a couple episodes ago when we got a package from Dan, and you know how cool it is. But make sure you grab the comic. So the sort of grand prize winner this week is going to get this cool print with the Daniel Warren Johnson sketch on it. I did say that we had a couple surprises lined up, and I'm going to tell you the first surprise is a debut of our latest t-shirt. It's right here, everyone. Our latest t-shirt. This is, how many t-shirts have we done? Yes, it's like 7 or 8. We've done a bunch of them, and I'm particularly proud of this one. I love this one because we actually got to incorporate the art into it. Much love, much thanks to my pal, John Butler, who designed this for us. But if you look closely, you can see just some killer art from our guys within the letters. How did we pick the art? Well, obviously there are only 8 spaces for art. We went with creator-owned. Why creator-owned? Because we're not gonna get in any trouble with anyone. You know, we're not gonna get a big 2 after us. So we're totally cool here. You wear this shirt proudly. No one's gonna give you any grief for it. If you like this shirt, our previous shirts we just gave away. We gave away to artists. We gave away to friends. We gave away as prizes on the show. This shirt this year will be available to purchase as an add-on during San Diego Felix Con for $25. You can add $25 to order. Tell me your size. You get a shirt. 1 week only. We're not going to sell this again after this week. This is just for San Diego Felix Con. Yeah, everyone who wants one is gonna get one. That's surprise number 1. Second surprise is we said that San Diego Felix Con starts tomorrow, Monday, with an all-sketch event. If you know from our previous San Diego FelixCon and New York FelixCon, we always kick things off with sketches. Well, we have some to offer you tonight. There's going to be a claim show element to tonight's episode, which we'll work in throughout the show. And yeah, let's get started. Let's get started opening up some boxes.
And there is nothing on the back of the shirt, by the way.
So, did someone ask about that?
Yeah.
You can write whatever you want on the back of it, but yeah, it comes blank, and you can express your artistic talents on it. Okay, so this box, FedEx, I don't know. They sat on it. They drove a truck over it. It went through the ringer, and very nervous opening up this box because, man, I hope the art is okay. This is the easiest way to send art, but you can see this is the downside to sending art in this box because it's not super sturdy. All right, let's see. We have guesses. All right, let's see. What are the guesses? Wow, people jumping right in. Okay. We have, looks like the first guess was Nick Klein by Dan Tancredi. Sook, DWJ, Bergara, Pop, Takara, Connolly, Otley. Not yet, guys. James Harren, DWJ, Rossmo, Trad, Sanford Green, Stegman, JL, Otley, O'Malley, Pope. Not yet, guys. DWJ, Andrade, Mooneyham, Burnham, Bertram, Pope, Bilquist. Not yet. Mayer, Otley, Sanford, Takara, Klein, Otley, O'Malley, DWJ, Bergara, Otley. Not yet. You guys are repeating yourselves. DWJ, Leslie Hung, Stegman, Klein, Stegman, Sanford, Riley, Sanford, Leslie again, Sook, Stegman, Rossmo, Trad Moore, Klein, Jeffrey Ann Lev, Mooneyham, Cliff Chang, Rossmo. I'm about to call it.
Not yet.
I'm about to call it. Yuko, Nick
There we
Klein,
go.
Fabergé Egg, Andrew, Green, Poor, James Jean, Stephen Green, Stegman, Conley, Mayer, Shaw, Rossmo, Pope, Andrew McClain, not yet, Conley, JAL, Green, Andrade, Dragata, Eggman 228, you finally got it. Eggman 228, we are adding you to the list. Where did I put my pen and paper? We're gonna put down Eggman 228. Eggman 228, tell us your name, please. I know your parents didn't name you Eggman 228. We don't like aliases, so tell us your name. And you will be entered into the drawing. Wow, a lot of guests. Look at this. This is, oh my goodness. You know what? I didn't get a chance to say hi to everyone. We got COL 403, Dan Tancredi, DC Patrol, Bad Bear Comics, Sean McCobb, Taku Nav, ML, Doug Pfluger, Richard Ushida, Mr. Red Jack 12, Black Viper of Dorn, Victor Bracamontes, Thomas Monteverde, Jason Williams, Kenneth Gilliam, Matthew Gegg, B.Y.J. Prescott, Mike Sitchie, Grant Riddle, Bill Johnson, Comic Art Channel, my pal, Jason Kim, Mark V, Marvin Uloa, Lucas Cook, Keith Kamikawa, Stacey DeLong, Jackson Pollock, Kenneth Gilliam, Max Machado, Tyler T, Abigail Mendoza, Don Bargenda, Sebastian Pat L, Teddy M, Scott Wingo, Jay Morgan, Mike, Brian P, TAMD1, Morgan Hatfield, Marcus Way, Murdoch, Joel Antunes from Portugal, Adil Alamon, James Siegel, Michael Nestor, Reba J, Remy Wild, Jackson Pollock, Steve Adeletto, John McClanahan. I'm going to keep going. Mike Rowe, Lucas Cook, Bill Johnson. Did I say Bill Johnson? How you doing, Bill? And I think that's it. We got a big room, and we got one correct guess. Forgot it. It took long enough. Poor Nick. He's always sent art this way. It's never been a problem, you know, until it does become a problem. And here we go. Let's see. Oh, well, looks like we got a little fold in here. Not too bad. Okay, so this luckily can get pressed out. That's not a problem. Luckily, this board is pretty sturdy. Now, there is some art in here I can't show. I know that much. But there's art I can show. Go to that, yams, let's see. Go to that. And we're going to, yeah, this can be pressed out. The board's okay. There's no hard crease, it's just warped, luckily. So we have Superman, which is good. Superman. This is his cover for Coda, which Coda Volume 2, Matthias Bergara, Cy Spurrier from Boom, the first volume, well loved. They're coming back with Volume 2, and they have enticed Nick to do a cover. Let's see, I show some look through this. Okay, we can show this Deadpool cover. I'm not sure who that is. Is that Night Thrasher? You guys tell me who that is. This is cool. I love this. It's a cover for Creep Show, and Nick went all out on this. Army of Darkness cover. Another Army of Darkness cover. So there you go. We're gonna go press those out, and they'll be flat. Okay. Let's mix things up a bit, shall we? Let's mix things up. Let's go to our next box, which is this yellow DHL box, which if you have watched the show, tells you something. Let's go. Takara, Klein, Otley. Bergara and Bergara. We got did we get 3 Bergaras in a row? Looks like we got Brian Lake, Jackson Pollock, and Matthew Gegg. We also got Bill Quist, JP Mayer, Evely, Takara, Pope TWJ. Mike Sitchy came in later with the Bergara, but our first Bergara was Brian Lake. Congratulations, Brian. You just beat out other Bergara guesses. I mean, just beat out. Jackson Pollock, Matthew Gegg, very well done. Same with you, Mike Sitchy. But Brian Lake was first. Okay, let's see what Matthias has sent me. Box here. Well packed. Lots of sturdy cardboard. Matthias always does a good job. And there's even one sheet of masonite, just for extra protection. Again, well done, Matthias. No issues here. Okay. I think he sent me all commissions. So you guys get to see what. Make sure there's nothing in there. You guys can see what Matthias's commissions look like. Okay. Well, this is beautiful. I don't know what character this is, but it's beautiful in typical, in standard Matthias fashion. That's a 9x12. Moving on to another 9x. You know what? That Star Watcher, I guess. That's Star Watcher, yeah. And see, who's this for? I'm going to take a look at the back. Mike Sitchy, there's your commission. Congrats. This one is an anime slash manga character I'm not familiar with, but it is for a frequent viewer of our show. So if you're watching, that one's for you.
Nick Patera in the house.
And who guessed Matthias Bergara? Who was first to guess? Was it Brian Lake?
It was indeed.
Apropos of nothing, you might be interested in this, Brian. Spidey. And here we go. This is a color Step by Bloody Step. Gotta love that. This is for someone else in our audience, I think. Lord of the Rings, Smaug and Bilbo. You right about that? And we follow that up. Follow that with yet another Tolkien commission. This is Gandalf versus Balrog. And this is super cool. This is another step by bloody step commission, but a color version of the French trade paperback cover, which was pen and ink. So the commissioner asked that Matthias do it in color, which he has done there. And he sent me some comics, which are sealed in ceramic. Just take a look real quick. Oh, Matthias sent me some of his comics, signed comics. Hang on just a second. I'm going to pull these out so you guys can see. These will be future prizes on future shows. But you get to see what they look like now. Always appreciate it when the guys pitch in on the prizes. They like it too. We all have fun. Looks like we've got 2 copies of Harley Quinn 29 with this cover, which I believe this cover sold last year during one of our big cover drops, either for San Diego Felix Con or New York Felix Con. But here it is in print. And then we have his variant cover for Chroma, both signed by Matthias. Future prizes, guys. All right. Okay, so we've opened up 2 boxes. We still got 8 boxes to go, but let's get into our claim portion so you can see what we did. So for our previous San Diego Felix Cons and New York Felix Cons, we always had sketches or pinups, mostly unpublished art. A lot of it very affordable, so everyone can get a shot. This year we decided to mix it up and do something different. So we've been just gathering remarked comics, sketch covers, which we haven't offered before, just to do something a little different, give a little twist to our traditional sketch drop. And you're going to see what some of the remarked comics look like, and you're actually going to be able to claim it right now. We're going to start off with my guy, Ryan Sook. And this is the first issue, first issue of the sold out Dark Crisis Batman comic, which is Ryan's Batman, 100% Ryan's design. We sold the art, all the pages at a drop, everything sold out. This art is just remarkable, just beautiful. I think this is some of Ryan's best work ever, and that's really saying something. I mean, he definitely gave this a little extra, since not every day you get a chance to design your own Batman. And here we go with Ryan Sook signature and a Ryan Sook, remark. It's a nice sketch, and this can be yours for just $30, $30 plus shipping. Gets you first printing Dark Crisis Batman signed and sketched by Ryan Sook, and all you got to type in is Ryan Sook. First person type in Ryan Sook gets it. Ryan Sook. And that would be Sal Cataldo. I got Sal Cataldo. Is that what we got, guys? Sal Cataldo is the first Ryan Sook. TAMD wants to claim Sook, but I said Ryan Sook. Ryan Sook. So that is Sal. Congratulations, Sal. You got that. And thanks to everyone for trying. But that's sort of our trial run, kind of get you into, get you up to speed. And let's do another one. Let's do another one. Hang tight. Let's do another one. And this is kind of this is a rarity. This is by Nick Klein. Neither Nick nor Ryan, they don't do shows. Ryan just because he doesn't do shows, and Nick not only because he doesn't do shows, but because he's in Germany, he's in Europe, so he doesn't come out here. But he sent me this issue of Thor, which is issue 2 from his celebrated blockbuster Thor run, and we sold just about every single page of his 30 some odd issues. Just incredible. His redesign of the costume, etc. And here we have Thor number 2 with his remark and his signature in gold ink. And this is also $30. $30 plus shipping. Sal Cataldo, make sure you send me an email, felixcomicart@comcast.net or gmail.com. Either one works. And we'll get going. People already typing in Nick Klein. Wow, that's, it's amazing how quickly people pick things up. No, here's what I want you to type in. Type in Thor. First person type in Thor gets this Nick Klein signed sketched copy of Thor number 2. Who is that? Kenneth Gilliam. Kenneth Gilliam, you came in second on Sook, but you came in first on Klein. So awesome. Congrats to you. Congrats to you. Not bad for $30 plus shipping, eh? Okay, next box, guys. I'm gonna move things around. Give me a little guy. Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful.
Here's a FedEx box, and it's just a FedEx envelope. And normally, like, oh my God, he sent something in a reusable padded pack. It's got bubble wrap, but that's a recipe for disaster. That box sure didn't do well, but nope. He put it in Masonite first. So let's see whose guesses. Who do we have? The guesses are already coming. We have Takara, Klein, Takara, Burnham, Huddleston, Fender, don't know. Trad Moore, Takara, Harren, Clip Chiang, Stegman, DWJ, Green, DWJ, Trad Moore, Pope, Patera, Rossimo, Trad Moore, Harren, Green, Rossimo, not yet, O'Malley, Mooneyham, Sebastian. Sebastian, you got Mooneyham. Sebastian, what is your last name? Do I know you? In any case, make sure we know who you are, please. Okay, three correct guesses who are entered into the drawing tonight are Eggman228, until he tells us his name. Brian Lake, that's a name. Sebastian, that's a first name. Let us know who you are, guys. Okay, let's open this up. This is from Chris Mooneyham. Chris Mooneyham, late of Five Ghosts, the beloved Five Ghosts, and don't give up on that yet. He and Frank constantly cooking up ideas, and I know it'll happen. It'll come back. But for now, Frank is working in video games, and Chris has been named the main artist on the new G.I. Joe relaunch. And it's not just any G.I. Joe. I think G.I. Joe maybe kind of seen as a corny comic, kids comic. It is a continuation of the classic G.I. Joe story by Larry Hama, and is being put out by Skybound in conjunction with their Transformers relaunch. And look, we know Skybound's no joke, so pretty exciting stuff. And they got Chris for a reason. You've seen Chris's art. He's not a cartoony guy. So get ready for the most kick-ass G.I. Joe you've ever read.
Eggman228 is Mike Coletti. We got you written down.
Okay, thank you, Eggman. You know what? His real name's Mike Coletti?
That's what it says.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go with Eggman. Sorry, Mike. All right, we got commissions from Chris Mooneyham. Let's take a look at these beauties. Look at that. Silver Surfer. This is an homage to Jack Kirby's classic FF72 cover. These are all 9x12. He just knocked out all the 9x12s. Let's see what's next. Oh yeah, I love this one. This one, I mean, look, I love this one too. But you know me, I'm a Frank Miller guy. I love Sin City, especially the first arc, the first story, Hard Goodbye. Favorite character is of course Marv, and boy does Chris do Frank Miller and Marv and Sin City justice here. Just an awesome killer piece. Glowing Comics says, can everyone smash that like button? Thank you, Glowing Comics. Thank you. And speaking of Five Ghosts, here we go, a color Five Ghosts commission with our main character and one of the Five Ghosts, this Archer. And here we have Judge Dredd. You know, early on when Boland was drawing Dredd, he drew him kind of skinny like that. Chris is doing the same. Spider-Gwen. Everything Spider-Verse is hot, hot, hot right now. This one is very close to Chris's heart. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dutch from Predator, one of Chris's favorite movies. So if you want like an artist's best effort on a commission, find out what they like. I don't know if this guy knew that Predator is one of Chris's favorite movies and Arnold's one of his favorite movie stars, but you know, he lucked out there. Another Silver Surfer, this time in color. Chris's colors are just gorgeous. All right, these are all the commissions. I'm just going to lay them out here. I've kind of been neglecting the comments, which I apologize. I'm going to see. Have we noticed any questions or anything? Yams?
I haven't, no.
Okay. Let's see. Let me see here.
Only Marcus is asking if we hear an echo. There shouldn't be, but if anyone else hears one, let me know.
Sebastian says, Martinez, you have won a few times in the past. Congratulations, Sebastian. And Eggman228 tells us his name. I bullied it out of him. I'm sorry, Eggman. Everyone likes Mooneyham. Five Ghost Commission is gorgeous. I love how it's the classic Dredd, Dutch Treat. Nick Patera with a dad joke. Mooneyham in Hollywood. Hollyham. I'll see myself out. Yes, please do that, Nick. Gorgeous might be an understatement. It just might be. Kenneth Gilliam asks, any chance O'Malley or Hung are included in SDFC or SDCC? Kenneth, you're just going to have to tune in to find out. No, but I will tell you, no, we do not have anything from Brian or Leslie for SDFC, unfortunately. But we do have, we will be getting stuff from them down the line. Let me grab a pic of that. This is pretty cool. Cool group shot we can use for video. Let's see, what do we do here? We got, there's 6 commissions, and 4 in color, 2 in black and white, 2 pen and ink. And as much as I like his colors, that right there, that's my jam. All right. So we've opened up 3 boxes so far. Let's open up another box. You know what? Let's go for a biggie. Let's go for a biggie. The big one, yeah. Wall power. Let's go wall power. We're going wall power, guys. You know what that means. That means a big freaking box. That means 18 by 24 art. Hang on. Jesus, here come the guesses. Oh boy, hang on. Let me take a look here. Oh, holy cow. All right. I gotta scroll. Hang on. All right, Paul Pope, Sanford, Paul Pope, McLean, Riley Rossmo, Patera, DWJ, Pope, DWJ, Otley, Sook, Pope, Marcio Takar, DWJ, Pope, Harren, Trad Moore, Pope, Chiang, Stevens, Doug Pfluger, first guy with Stevens. This is from Chris Stevens. Good job, Mr. Pfluger. This is indeed from Chris Stevens. And Chris will show up. I mean, like with all these guys, when they send me pics, I show them up on social media. Doesn't mean I have the art in hand, unfortunately. I know some of you guys, like you commissioners, you see your art, like, where is it, Felix? Send it to me. Well, I don't have it yet. And I can't send it until I have it. And even when I have it, it might be a while because look at all the art we're getting. And it all goes into a scanning queue, which the YAMS takes care of. And if you look at our scans, we do them right. They're gorgeous. They take time. Want to make sure they're done right, because you never know when that scan might come in handy. And we want to make sure we get it right, so it takes time. And just hang tight. You'll hear from me when we're ready to send the art. But at the very least, you know it's done. You follow me on social media, you see them all, because I share them all on social media. You haven't seen any from Nick Patera lately, because he's been working on Axe Wielder John. But he tells me he's going to be getting back to his commission list soon. Isn't that right, Nick? I'm sure he just has this on in the background and he's drawing while he's watching, while this is on. This is always tricky with Stevens packages, because it's right to the edge of the masonite, so we got to be real careful. Be super careful. So thank you all for your patience. I don't want to rush this. I'm like a surgeon. Not gonna cut where I'm not supposed to. Okay. But you know, I mean, it is packed very tightly, but I can't complain because we've never had an issue with Chris's.
Not with Clyde.
Yeah. All right. Everything and each piece is. This. All right. So we're going to start off with the. We're going to start off with the 9x12s and move our way up to wall power. These are all 9x12 busts, starting off with Nomad. And here we have Karnak. Is it Metreon or Metron? You guys know. A lot of people love this one, Grifter. We have a lot of 90s kids.
Metro.
And for us older guys, Deja Thoris, it's always exciting. Egarites Thoros, Princess of Mars. And last but not least, Thanos. And of course, everyone defaults to Chris's color work. But don't sleep on that. Don't sleep on the pen knee. I mean, look at that thing. If you have a color one, I think you need one of these too. Not anytime soon though, because that list is full. Next time we open it, probably maybe next year. Moving on to the 11 by 17s. Supergirl. And the Phantom. More classic characters. So that's a lot. See, Chris does these and he builds up a pile before he sends them to me. But it takes him a good while to do one of these. I know it takes him well over a week to do one of these. Are you ready to go with this one? Is it just the one?
It's just the one.
Are you sure?
No, there's two in there.
There's two in there, right? Okay.
Let's see.
Let's take it out of the costume. But let's be careful when we do. Because everyone wants to see these.
Message there.
Everyone wants to see these. Here. Give me a peek over here, okay. Here, put it down.
Okay, you got it. All right.
And here we go. We all been waiting for. Wall power. This doesn't even fit inside the frame. I mean, can you guys see this? This is 18 by 24. Hang on a second. Ugh. What happened to my... What happened here? Okay, hang on. 18 by 24 Magic and Forge. Not really two characters I know too much about, but look at the colors on this thing. Can you imagine hanging this up on your wall? Well, I can, because I got one. Two character request. And again, you have to look super close to check out the crazy detail he puts into these things. I mean, look at this guy's pants. And I like how he mixes up the colors, mixes up the effects. Incredible. Let's see what's underneath here. Oh, this is, I saw this one. This is a very unique request. This is a very specific request. It is a Venomized Deadpool and sort of newish Spider-Man associated character Scream. Another two character request, but really like in your face. And this is for a viewer, because I saw his name pop up earlier. And congrats. So let's look at them side by side. I mean, look at these two things. I mean, this guy does this kind of work consistently. It's mind-boggling, just mind-boggling how good he is. And again, when you look closely, just how clean and perfect everything is. Just no corrections. It's just, it looks like a poster. It looks like a print. You know, maybe sometimes you want to see the work, but this is like magic. You know, like a human being produced this from his hand. Just nuts. So the ultimate Chris Stevens commission, and maybe the ultimate commission period, is Chris Stevens Wall Power. Congrats to these two commissioners. His last list we took, we took one this year, and it was about 50-something requests, and majority of them, the tier that got the most requests was, probably not surprisingly, Wall Power. Okay, we still got plenty of boxes. Let me take a look at these real quick. Let me take a look at these real quick. See what we got here. See what we got here. You guys want to do a quick claim first before we open these up? You know what? Actually, before we do a claim, let's take a look at some of the things that will be. I told you we do a preview, so let's preview some of these sketch covers, which you haven't seen before. Now, I mean, I showed these on social media, but you're going to get a real good look at them now. This, I'm just going to start off with the two really tough gets, and these are from Trad Moore. Of course, Silver Surfer Black. For better or for worse, I think that's what he's going to be most associated with, that and Doctor Strange. But everyone does love Silver Surfer Black, and these blank covers aren't that easy to come by now. But we got him to work on two of them. The first one he did was, of course, Silver Surfer Black. And only Trad could draw Silver Surfer like that. And the next one is Galactus. I love them both. And they will both be available tomorrow at the drop. If you followed me on social media, you saw that, you know, we took some regular Silver Surfer Black #1s and had him do a remark, you know, / sketch. Very unique, like no one else. You know, he drew on it. And we had 9 of those available. We made 3 available each day at Heroes last month. First come, first serve. And we sold them for $300 each, which I thought was fair. You know, maybe at first it seemed high, but when you really think about it, not really that high. $300 is a lot of money, but if you're in the hobby, you can probably afford that. So we wanted to have something that was generally affordable to everyone from Trad, who is an incredibly tough get. And not surprisingly, those all sold out. We had 3 Silver Surfer Black #1s and 3 Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise #1s every day. So 6 signed remarks comics every day. Of course, they all sold. And the first Silver Surfer Black one just showed up on eBay for $2,000. So don't spend your money on that remark. Try your luck tomorrow on these fully finished, just beautiful art. Next, we have my guy, Ryan Sook. And I sent him a bunch of sketch covers, and boy, did he get the assignment. I mean, you know, A+. Here's Superman. Here is Batman, but I gotta show you guys this. This is so cool. This is Batman and the Rogues Gallery. I mean, this is just, I mean, look at that. He did that on a freaking sketch cover. Quan Lee says, gotta drop the band hammer on that eBay boy. Hey, Quan, I left you a note on Instagram. I actually saw you on 5. We both stopped off at the same gas station for a pee break. I needed to get some gas. You were running in, and I was trying to wave you down, but you know everyone was moving so fast, and we had to hit the road. So anyway, I saw you, Quan. All right, so check out this Batman. Look, he actually did both sides, and he did a bloody bat symbol. If you look in real close, he worked in Rogues. How cool is that? I mean, this is no average sketch cover, that's for sure. Then you have a Hulk, and Ryan draws like everything. He just draws like the perfect Hulk. Then we have Nick Klein Thor from a #1 sketch cover, very, very tough get. And he drew a beautiful headshot of Thor, and as he likes to do, signed his name in gold ink. Another Sook, he drew a Gwenom on an Amazing Spider-Man 1 cover. And here we go. Here's a Spider-Man on an ASM cover. But so sketch covers we didn't used to do in the past because they sucked, because the paper sucked. But it's actually, the paper's really good now. It's like nice stiff board. And he did both sides. Look at that. Harren asks, Felix Comic Art, will there be now or in the future drops that are more global time zone friendly. Aaron, I'm just sorry to tell you there is no drop time that's going to be perfect for everyone. I mean, basically, if we made a drop time that worked for you, it's not going to work for someone else. It's just, you know, the time we picked works okay for most people, enough people. And I know we picked a good time because everyone else is using it. I mean, everyone else is basically copying our drop format at the same time and everything. You know how James Harren is the most copied artist, the most influential artist? I feel his pain. Here we go. Black Spider-Man. They need the skyline, of course, upside down. So you can orient it however you want. And we got Ian Bertram. These are the first ever sketch covers from Ian Bertram because we let a couple go during New York, or maybe New York Felix Con last year, and he did some more, and we've been saving them just for this event. We have Venom, the unique, inimitable Ian style. We got Black Spidey. We got Spidey. We got Hulk and we got Batman. All in the very unique stylings of Ian Bertram. So there you go. Some cool stuff that will be available tomorrow among a lot of other cool stuff. So, you know what? Let's get into another claim. Let's just go ahead and get into another claim. This is a Batman Outsiders cover by Sanford Green. And you may be wondering, well, where's the sketch? Like, I see the cover, where's the sketch? You can't quite tell because he drew the sketch in color and he completely finished it. It's not like it's not a remark. That ain't a remark. That's fully finished art, color too. It looks like it's printed as part of the cover. So this very cool signed and sketched Batman comic by Sanford Green is $50 plus shipping. And all you got to do is type in Sanford. Just type in Sanford. Sanford. And this is yours. Comic Art Boston just beat out Josh Book, just beat out Christopher Lopez, just beat out Eric Temple. And here they come. Here they come. Congratulations, Comic Art Boston. Comic Art Boston, have you been watching? Because if you just joined us, you're going to want to rewind to the Matthias Bergara part. I think you'll be very happy. I'm very pleased. I loved what he did. Congratulations, Comic Art Boston. And I know who Comic Art Boston is, so he doesn't have to tell me his name, unlike Eggman 228. All right. Our fifth box. We're halfway through our unboxing, guys. It is just a standard FedEx box, only this one came in totally intact like they normally do, like they normally should. So let's see what the guesses are. We got Pope. We got Otley, Pope, DWJ, Chiang, DWJ, Decline, McLean, Pope, Sanford, McLean, Sook, Takara, Bertram, Chiang, Yuko, DWJ, Conley, Burnham, Pope, Harren, Green, Harren, Otley, Chad Moore, Green, Yuko, Pope, Sook, Harren, McLean, Klein, Sook, DWJ, Green, Klein. No, not yet, guys. Stegman, Scott Wingo with the Stegman. It is from Ryan Stegman.
Nice work, Scott Wingo.
Good job, Scott Wingo. How's our light situation? Are we okay?
Yeah, it's looking all right.
All right.
Nice. Looking pretty good. Turn this off.
We're gonna have to jam through this. What time we got here? 7. Doing pretty good. Halfway through at 7:49. Try to get done in an hour and a half. That's just the art. Pencil pieces. Hang on. All right. Some of this I can't show. Whoops. I can't show that. Can't show that. Cannot show that. Cannot show that. Cannot show that. Sorry, guys. Some of this stuff I can't show.
Stegman, you're teasing us.
Some stuff I can't show. Oh my God. I think I can't show. most of this. But you know what? This time I'm going to show it. This time I'm going to show it anyway, because this is just too damn cool. All right, I'm going to show you guys. Just don't tell anyone, okay? All right, this is for, I guess, a comic called The Schlub, but this is not what's cool. And check that out. Ryan is doing an entire series of Spider-Man / Venom covers, and they're all sort of in the same format, the same style, the same pose. And this one is, of course, Spider-Ham, the Venomed out. And I'm not sure who this is, but they're all, I mean, he penciled each one of these completely. They're gorgeous. All right, this is a Superior Spider-Man, a run he did about 10 years ago. He's doing another cover for that. But this is the cool part. This is a Spider-Man story written and drawn by Ryan Stegman. Solo effort. You know, everyone has kind of compared him to Todd McFarlane, which, you know, he loves. Todd's an artistic hero of his, and it's probably a big reason why he's a comics fan. And, you know, Ryan's sort of the hot Marvel artist. Well, here's his chance to take on Spidey 100% by himself. He's done Spidey before, obviously, but this is his own Spidey story. This will be appearing in Marvel 1000 special. So I don't know how well the pencils come through on this live stream, but these pencils are tight. JP does an awesome job inking, but the pencils as they are, I mean, if you've ever seen, for example, like Frank Whiteley's art, like just how fine the pencil work is, it's close. It's getting up there. Battle against the Lizard. This is just great stuff. Hit that like button, guys. Costs you nothing. I'm just curious. Anybody can hit that like button, yet, as Marcus points out, 53 out of 151 have. I mean, what is it about hitting like? Like people withhold hitting like when it costs them nothing. I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, those of you who have hit the like button, thank you. Appreciate it. Like, nah, I'm just not going to hit that like button. You know, screw them. Yep, good stuff, good stuff. And here are these crazy Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, various spider characters. Oh, this is, here we go, classic Venom. This is 100% Stegman too. Wow. Was it Agent Venom? So you guys are getting a sneak peek. This is going to be a dedicated cover drop. This is that guy from his Venom run with the little spiral symbol in his head. I love that design. Coming in the fall, you know what to do. Get on my newsletter. We are going to announce it to the newsletter. This crazy Ryan Stegman Spider-Man cover extravaganza coming later in the fall. All right, thanks. Yes. All right, let's go to our next box. Or should I do a claim? Should we do a claim?
Let's do a claim.
Let's do a claim. Okay. So you saw that that really cool Sanford Green Batman cover. Here's a Sanford Green Spawn cover. Recruited by Todd McFarlane himself to do this very awesome Spawn cover. And that's like a perfect Spawn cover, which we sold, I think, at New York Felix Farm. Maybe it was San Diego Felix Farm. But the original sold, but here's the printed cover with, again, another amazing, fully finished color art, color drawing on the cover. I don't think Sanford really understands what a remark is because he puts like so much time into these things. But this will be available for $100 plus shipping. And all I want you to type in is Todd, T-O-D-D. First person to type in Todd, T-O-D-D, gets this awesome Sanford Green signed sketch, color drawing, comic. Who do we get? We got, looks like Eric Temple with a Tood. I'll take Tood. T-O-O-D-D. Jordan Andrews, you were second. TMD1, you were third. ML, you were fourth. Jonathan Tan, you were fifth. Comic Art Boston, you were sixth. And Eric Temple, Don Virgenda, John McClanahan, Justin Senna, Marcus Way, Michael Nestor, YOLO Bro, Nate Arts, Dicer, Stabber. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for trying. But who was it? Who was first? Eric Temple with Tood. Okay, you gotta email me, Eric, and I know you got my email because I got an email from you earlier. And we'll settle up. So congratulations. All right, next box. You know what? Give me one of those from the floor. Yeah, that one. That one. No, actually, the other one. Yeah. All right, this is just a nondescript, plain brown box that's original art size, so it works. Oh boy, here we go. You guys are just crazy. Otley, DWJ, Sook, DWJ, Chad, McLean, Green, nope. Cliff Chiang, wrong green. JP Morgan, nope. Sanford, yep. Lucas Cook, you got it. It's Sanford. This is from Sanford. I thought it was kind of fitting. We just did a Sanford claim. Let's do a Sanford box. And congratulations to Sanford. Our three biggest drops this year in the entire history of Felix Comic Art, and dare I say, the history of the modern art hobby, again, have been this year, 2023. We did a drop for Scott McCowan. You wonder who's Scott McCowan? Well, Scott McCowan is an illustrator, a fine artist, and he was asked by Neil Gaiman and Marvel to do the covers because he's done book covers. He's done primarily known for book covers, but also theater posters and things like that. They asked him to do the covers for Neil Gaiman's 1602 book. And anyway, we had all the covers and prelims for that. We did a drop in January, and that was our single highest grossing art drop for an individual artist ever. It happened this year. Then a few months later in April, we did a drop for Trad Moore's Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise #1, and forget it. I don't think there'll be anything that'll ever come close to that. I mean, I just told you Scott McCowan's drop was the highest grossing single artist drop we've had. Trad's was 5 times that amount, so you can imagine. And then we just did Sanford Green's Across the Spider-Verse art. Sanford did all the art for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, all the licensing art, and his art has even shown up in the movie. It showed up in the trailer, and we dropped that art. And if it wasn't for Trad, Sanford would be the record holder. But he's very, very happy to be #2. He's absolutely blown away, humble, grateful. Thanks everyone for supporting him. And why not? We should. I mean, this is a guy who does remarks like that. So yeah, well deserved. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. All right, so within that box, it's another box, which is a box for an artist edition. And these boxes are really great for shipping art. But, you know, if you put it into another box. And let's see, what did you get? You got Kevin Nolan's art edition. Good taste, Sanford. Let's open this up. And he has some bubble wrap, and then the art looks good. Let's take a look at some of this art. Let me just make sure I'm good with this. Yep, good. Okay. First one is Creed. There is apparently a Creed comic put out by Boom, and Sanford did the cover art for #1. Here is a, wow, okay, I get this. Stranger Things and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Any Stranger Things fans in here? I've watched every season. Oh man, Cyborg. This is an homage to a classic George Perez Teen Titans cover. Awesome. Black Panther and Howard the Duck. Why not? And here's Steel. And here's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and is that Street Fighter? Anyway, you can see the silhouette. The outline is Shredder. I know my TMNT. Oh, Harley Quinn. With Harley Quinn brass knuckles. That's mean.
That's cool.
And Sirens of the City. I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. Yep. Some of these, not all of them, will be available at San Diego Felix Con, and then we'll have the others probably for New York Felix Con. But there you go. Sanford Green covers. All right. Great job, Sanford. And we just have a couple claims left. So this is our last Sanford Green claim item, and it is Black Panther #1. This is the Stock X variant. Stock X, if you haven't heard of it, you can look them up. Basically it's a sneaker marketplace. You get, your sold out hot sneakers, but they also did a comics variant, and this was pretty limited, and it's sold out, and it's tough to get. The cover we sold this cover we had an all cover drop to kick off the year. We sold this cover then, and you're looking at this and like, okay, well, where's the art? And the art is, again, that awesome Black Panther he drew back here. The shadowy Black Panther is fully finished drawing. Look how cool that is. So you get the comic with the drawing signed by Sanford Green for $100, Black Panther #1. And what I want you to type in is Stock X. That's STOCKX. Stock X. Let's see who got it. Stock X, guys. And I got Where Pie 3. I don't know who you are, Stock Where Pie 3, but Pat L, I know who you are. You're #2. All right, Where Pie 3, tell us who you are. Shoot me an email. Otherwise, I'm going to let Pat L have this. Let's see. Comic Art Boston's 3rd. Justin Senna is 3rd. Michael Ness was 4th. Thomas Monteverde did not follow instructions, but it's okay because you wouldn't have been first anyway. A lot of people chiming in. Where Pie 3 is conditionally the first, otherwise we're going to let Pat L have it. So Where Pie 3, tell us who you are, or shoot me an email ASAP, or be banned from future claims. But if I know who you are, I say congrats. All right, thanks to everyone for joining, for checking out, for trying to win, and congrats to everyone who has won so far. All right, I got something to tell you guys. Because you guys have tried really hard to win. We've had the Ryan Sook signed comic. We've had the Nick Klein signed comic. We've had these awesome Sanford Green signed and sketched comics. Guess what? These, or at least something close, will be available tomorrow. Because we actually have extras. We have duplicates of this one, this one, this one. So you'll get another chance tomorrow at the drop if you missed out tonight. But if you won tonight, congratulations, because you don't have to, fight it out tomorrow. It's going to be pretty crazy tomorrow because this stuff's pretty affordable. All right. Next box. Another FedEx box. These FedEx boxes, these FedEx boxes could be anyone. Frankly, like that yellow DHL one, you guys should have a general idea. Okay, who do we got here? We got Sook, Chiang.
Hong is the first one, but anyways.
Where?
Hung, Sook, Pope.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Marcus is the...
Okay, Trad Moore, Otley, Trad, DWJ, Paul Pope, Nick Klein, Trad, Pope, DWJ, Rossmo, Pope, McLean, Chiang, Yuko. Not yet, guys, DWJ. This name did come up earlier. McLean, Sook, Cliff, Rossmo, Conley, Bilquist, Burnham, DWJ, Bilquist, Takara, Otley, Klein, Takara, Pitara, Love, DWJ, Brian Lee O'Malley, nope, Otley, Takara, Otley, Harren, Comic Art Boston. Comic Art Boston. Good job, Comic Art Boston. This is indeed
It is nice.
Mr. James Harren. Let's take a look what's in here.
He's gonna get 2 shots at the prize.
Make sure there's something in there, please.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, I think these are just commissions. Yep, I think these are just commissions. Oh no, not just commissions. But let's take a look at the commissions first. 9x12 color, single character commissions. And the by the game changer, by the guy so many other artists are emulating, James Harren. We have the vision. I mean, you're pretty sure when you take a look at these, you haven't seen anything like this before. You haven't seen vision like that before. Oh, here's a 2-character commission, Deadpool and Wolverine. And another, we got 2 Deadpools and Wolverine. Hang on a second. Okay. Two Deadpool and Wolverines. Wow. I can't pick. Which one you guys like better? Left or right? Left or right? I can't decide. Can you?
No.
Yeah. I mean, flip a coin. All right. Those are the killer James Harren commissions. Let's move on. He sent me 2 covers. Sent me 2 cool covers. Here's the Flash. And some of you will be very excited to see this. Cover for Coda. We saw Nick Dragata's Coda. Here's James Harren's. If you guys got any comments or questions, you know, I'm sorry if I miss it. We're trying to get everyone. A lot of right, left, right. Yeah. Rob McCollum says it's like choosing a favorite kid. Yep. Jay Morgan says, I hope one of those is mine. Jay Morgan, I believe one of those is yours. Which one you like better, Jay Morgan? Left or right? Okay, any other comments or questions? I'm just using my phone, I'm scrolling up. Street Fighter, okay, thank you, it's Street Fighter. See, Christopher Lopez's daughter and I dressed up as Stranger Things characters this past Halloween. Was fun, LOL. Which one were you, Christopher Lopez? Were you Papa? Were you Eddie Munson? I see a lot of Eddie Munson cosplays. Can you get away with that? I don't think I can. All right, guys. Good job. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct guesses so far. And let's get to number 7. It is another FedEx box. Just a FedEx box. All right. This one might be a little tricky though. DWJ, Cliff Chiang, DWJ, Takara, Chiang, Bilquist, Chiang, Paul Pope, Nick Klein, Pope, Sook, Paul Pope, Yuko, Otley, McLean, Conley, Rossmo, Otley, Conley, DWJ, Yuko, McLean, Trad Moore, Cliff Chiang. This one's tricky. DWJ, Andrade, JP, Patera, DWJ, Patera, McLean, Green, Riley, Pope, McLean, Takara, Patara, Morgan. I don't know who that is. Do we have a Morgan? Am I senile? Takara, JP Mayer, McLean, Takara, Patara, O'Malley, Klein, Stegman, Love, Green, Pope, Scott McCowan. Nice try, but I like that. Love, Hung, Sook, Shaw, Dragata, Pope, Darrington. Well, Darrington, no, that's not a bad guess, but nope. Tamara, we do not have a Tamara, I know that for sure. Mayor, Stephen Green, Sanford Green. Mayor, Ford, oh boy, I'm going to call this. Mooney, J.L. Bilquist. No, Moltron says Harren. Well, that would be odd since we just opened up a Harren. But that is actually the correct answer. It is Harren. And just a couple down, we got Marcus with a Harren. But no, Moltron, I don't know who you are. Tell us who you are. I'll write your name down, but I don't know who you are. Tell us who you are, or Marcus Wig is going to get this spot.
That's actually box number 8.
Wait, have I missed one?
Comic Art Boston won twice.
Comic Art Boston won twice?
Yeah.
Wait, but for who?
You picked the last one, and he picked box number 5. But I haven't been writing down who they picked.
Yeah, well then, no, you're wrong.
Well, there's only 3 more boxes, so that's got to be 8, 9, 10.
Okay, well, I got Eggman 228, Brian Lake, Sebastian, Doug Fluger, Scott Wingo. You missed Scott Wingo. So one of these is Scott Wingo. Also Comic Art Boston and Necro Moltron. So cross that out. That's Scott Wingo. And then I guess I missed Lucas Cook. Did you get something, Lucas Cook?
Well, I've only been trying to write down the boxes, not the. I think Scott Wingo won a.
No, Scott Wingo got Ryan Stegman.
Okay, I'm wrong.
You're wrong. I mean, come on now. If one of us is wrong.
It's
Oh, come on. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. All right, another box from James Harren. Exciting. Let's see what we got in here, boys and girls. More commissions. More commissions. All right, let's start. And then we have this is 9x12s. All right, let's check out these commissions. This is the Wendigo, I believe. Wendigo from Long Death. And colored beautifully by James. This is a very cool request. Treebeard from Lord of the Rings. A lot of Tolkien tonight. And we have a Arzak. Oh, let's see who's this Arzak? Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, this Arzak was just for fun. There you go. Cool. And he sent some bigger ones too, including this Ghost Rider. Okay, Lucas Cook, we got you down. Don't worry, Lucas Cook, we got you down. All right, and an 11x17. Our first 11x17 from James tonight is the Max. And then there are a couple of covers in here that I can't show yet. My apologies. Yeah, some of this I can't show just yet. Sorry, guys. But you did get to see some killer commissions, and if you're in the audience, congrats. All right. We have 2 more boxes. Let's do another claim. Let's do another cam. Yeah, I told you we had some extras. So this is Ryan Sook's Dark Crisis Batman. Again, this was the alternate cover. They released this in 2 covers, and they're both super cool. There's yellow and blue. I don't know which one. I'm not even sure which one I like better. I like this one better, like originally, but this one really grew on me. But anyway, I bought them both. Had to have them. And this has his Batman with this really cool cowl. It's armored. You can see the ears point the other way, point towards you. Just really cool. Signed and sketched by Ryan in that blue paint. And this is also $30. And what I want you to type in is SDFC, 4 letters, SDFC. You should know what that stands for by now. San Diego FelixCon. This is our special San Diego FelixCon preview unboxing art show. So SDFC, first person. And we got Jonathan Tan. I see Jonathan Tan, Christopher Lopez, Justin Senna, TMD1. Comic Art Boston, good job, good try. Thanks, guys. But looks like Jonathan Tan. Jonathan Tan got it. Congratulations, Jonathan Tan. And what the heck? Let's do another one. Thor number 2, with a sketched Thor signed by Nick Klein in gold ink. And what do we want to type in? I don't know. I just have Eggman in my head. Eggman. Type in Eggman. If you type in Eggman, you'll get this for $30 plus shipping. Eggman. Who's going to type in Eggman? Let's see. I got Galtham Tangerala. I'm gonna give it to you, Galtham, because I'm pretty sure that's a real name. Justin Senna was 2nd. Jason S. 3rd. John McClanahan was 4th, but he just typed in Klein. A lot of Eggmans. It would have been fitting if Eggman won this. Eggman's slow on the draw. A lot of Eggman. Yeah, Eggman, you're like 25. Come on, Eggman. This one was for you.
And he typed in the wrong word. He typed in hilarious.
Okay, so see, he's up here.
There we go.
Okay. Congratulations to Galtham. Make sure you email me, Galtham. All right, otherwise I'm going to give it to the number 2 guy, who is Justin Senna. Justin, runner-ups, you can email me too and place the first people flake. All right, so that's it for the claims. We got 2 more boxes to open up. We are at, what time are we at? 8:18. Good timing. Wow, we are always like always around 1 hour and a half, which is what I like. Another, like Sanford's box, just a cardboard box that is, original art size. So what do we got? We got Otley, Takara, DWJ, Cliff Chiang. Well, that was fast. Jackson Pollock, that was fast. Good job, Jackson Pollock. And if you follow Cliff on social media, he actually tweeted that he sent me a box. So I don't know if that helped or if you saw that. Yep. He said he was just glad his wasn't the one that got crunched up by FedEx. That was poor Nick Dragata, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll fix it. Well packed. Everything is always like tip-top shape with Cliff. All right. beautifully packed by Cliff. It's also wrapped up in several layers of plastic bags. Oops, I can't show you this, but here's a note, so you know I'm not kidding. This actually happens with a lot, as you can tell. I mean, I'm grateful that we can show what we can show, but we also have to be respectful. You know, if artists say there's certain things we can't show, you know, respectful to them, respectful to the publishers. We try to do that. Leave that there so I don't forget.
Yeah.
There's more stuff in here. Thank you all for your patience while I take a look through here. Okay, I know for sure this will not all be available this week, but it will give you an idea of what's coming and what to look forward to. And I'm just gonna go with the big gun first. That is this Wonder Woman hardcover dust jacket art, which is just glorious. It's a triple cover. Is that showing up in the? Can you see all of it in frame? I hope you can. But there you go. Cliff outdoes himself again. I think Cliff, to me, I think Cliff is right up there as, you know, top 2, top 3 key Wonder Woman artists of all time. I mean, you know, let's name them. George Perez and Cliff Chiang. Who else? I can't think of one. But this is pretty much as iconic as it gets, and as all the main characters from his and Brian Azzarello's run. Love this. Batman Adventure Continues cover. Here's a World's Finest cover, which is sort of done in that classic Jose Garcia Lopez style. Jose Luis Garcia Lopez with the, you know, like kind of like the style guide. Very, very classic and iconic look. Here is a Harley Quinn cover. A lot of contrast. So the chiaroscuro thing going on. So probably not going to be San Diego Felix. So I gotta call Cliff, double check. But if not, at our next big cover drop, which will probably be New York, Felix Con. By which time you won't even remember that I'd shown this. You'll be surprised all over again. Okay. And we are getting down to the finale here, guys. And I saved a big one for last. It is another wall power. We had 2 wall powers today. This show was packed. 10 packages, which, you know, I mean, we've actually had more packages, but we had 2 wall powers, so that's pretty special. Okay, the first guy, the COL 403 got Poe, and it is Poe. McLean, DWJ, McLean, DWJ, Yuko, Bertrand, DWJ, Pope, Brian Lake with the Pope. But COL 403, you are first. Please tell us who you are. We'd like to know who you are. That'd be great. So we have 10 people who will be entered into our drawing for our grand prize. Eggman 228, also known as Mike Coletti, but now Eggman's kind of grown on me. Brian Lake, Sebastian, Doug Pfluger, Scott Wingo, Comic Art Boston. Necro Molton, we don't know who you are. Lucas Cook, Jackson Pollock, and CL 403, another person who we don't know. Please let us know who you are, but those are the 10 who are going to be in the drawing for the Daniel Warren Johnson Darth Vader sketch. But first, let's check out the Paul Pope goodness. Wall power, guys, wall power. Okay, getting through a lot of cardboard here, but the art is well protected. All right, we got some commissions and we'll publish pieces. Thank you for your patience. I'm just trying to be careful. And first things first. This is a really cool commission. It's an octopus. And when the commissioner asked me for an octopus, I mean, you know, who am I to say no? That's what you want. And Paul agrees to draw it, then sure. And Paul said, yeah, I dig octopi. I can do that. And no kidding, he can do it. That is the coolest looking octopus drawing I've ever seen. And it's wall power. And this one, of course, hits me where it hurts because you know me, I love Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. And I had this poster hanging in my room. And this was also the hardcover dust jacket. And you know, the commissioner just asked for Paul's take on this Dark Knight image. And of course, it's another, not just a home run, this is a freaking grand slam. Paul's done a few Frank Miller homage pieces. He did one where he plugged in Dark Knight versus the mutant punks in the same layout as the famous Wolverine trade paperback cover. And all fantastic. The funny thing about this, funny slash sad thing about this is I have a friend who doesn't normally get commissions. He's just not into commissions, but he wanted a Paul Pope commission. He's gonna bite the bullet and finally give in to commissions with Paul Pope. And his idea was to have Paul recreate the Batman poster, Batman Dark Knight poster, what you're looking at. Only problem was someone had just beaten him. I'm talking within like in my email chain, like 1 or 2 emails ahead of him, asking for the same thing. And that guy was first, so he got it. And it broke my buddy's heart, but he understood. And I don't know if he'll do commissions again. I think he kind of feels like, well, I gave it a shot and it just wasn't meant to be. I felt a little bad, but I am happy for the guy who got it, because look how cool that is. And those were the big commissions. Those have some small ones in here. Make sure there's nothing in there, please. Yeah, these are, let's see, 11 by 17 commissions. So here we have Batman, his year 100 Batman. That's so cool. And I love this one. This is Usagi Yojimbo, but a grittier take. The commissioner asked for Usagi Yojimbo, but more Akira Kurosawa style. Famous movie director. And wow, look how great that is. Someone show Stan Sakai, I bet he'd love it. Here we have Nancy Callahan from Sin City. Paul always draws nice ladies. This was just a half body commission, and the commissioner wanted like Paul's take, like a little more year 100 aesthetic. So there you go, Paul's Spider-Man. And in typical year 100 fashion, he's got his own DIY web shooters, his own DIY tech. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show this, so I'm going to show it real quick. It's a cover. It's a Batman cover. This is a cover for Raphael Grandpa's upcoming Batman book. Raphael Grandpa really looked up to Paul Pope, was an art hero to him, and they have since become good friends. And Paul did this for Raphael Grandpa's book. So this will not be available at San Diego Felix, because I'm not sure DC has even shown anyone this yet. So don't tell anyone, but this will be coming down the line, probably in an all Paul Pope drop, which I know, we've talked about it. We've talked about it since the beginning of the year. We're still working on it. It will happen. Thanks to everyone for your patience. All right, and that's it, guys. That's it for all the unboxing. That's it for all the claims. That's it for preview. Maybe I'll preview a few more things. Hang on, guys. We got 8:33. We're a little bit past
watch your
time.
headset.
But I'm going to show you a few more things. What the heck? I said this would be a preview. We're going to preview. Did you move some art? There's some art that I had. Did you have to move
I
anything?
didn't move anything over here, no.
All right, hang on, guys. All right, so I showed you all some sketch covers that'll be available tomorrow, some remarked comics that'll be available tomorrow. We actually have some proper sketches too. And we call them sketches, but a lot of these are actually fully finished pieces that were done because I told the artist, look, we got San Diego Felix Comic-Con coming up. I need some material. And this guy went all out. And that's Stephen Green. He did these beautiful, fully finished pieces for me just to have for San Diego Felix Con. He delivered them to me at Heroes. I couldn't believe it because they're amazing. This is Castlevania. Not a game I played, but apparently popular. This, of course, is Spawn. These are all nice size, 11 by 14. And this is Spidey versus Venom. We got more, guys. We got more. From Sanford Green, we have a really cool Mononoke. And I'm just showing a few. There's actually going to be more. I'm just giving you guys a little taste here, a little tease. I love this. James Harren Punisher. And a James Harren Spidey after Kirby. This is just a little piece that Daniel Warren Johnson did for fun. It's Cap and Bucky. We also have a color Spidey bust by our own Ryan Otley, just for San Diego Felix Con. Here's a cool piece. This was done by Riley Rossmo, and it's a Wonder Woman. It's 11 by 17. So anyway, this and more going to be available tomorrow. You'll get to see everything tomorrow. But for now, we're going to do drawing for our Daniel Warren Johnson Worlds of DWJ print, color print with the Darth Vader sketch. And you got everyone lined up. Don't go yet. Bring it over here.
It's ready for you to click.
Okay. Where do I click to spin? Just right here on the pad? Okay, we got Eggman, Brian Lake, Sebastian, Doug Fluger, Scott Wingo, Comic Art Boston, Necro Nomotron, I don't know who you are, Lucas Cook, Jackson Pollock, CLL 403, have you told us who you are yet? I don't know. I don't know who you are. But we're gonna spin. Here we go.
Let's maybe drag it right in the center and click.
What?
So the little arrows right there.
Okay.
So yeah, just click now. It should.
All right, here we go. Can you see it?
Yeah.
You want to see it?
Turn the volume up.
Is that it? Jackson Pollock with 2 L's. Congratulations, Jackson Pollock. You won. You won the DWJ sketch. And we didn't have to figure out who Necronomotron was. But you know something? Let's spin this thing again. Spin it again. Can we spin it again? I just click right there.
Yeah.
And it's for the shirt. It's for the SDFC 2023 shirt. Winner gets this shirt, and it comes anywhere from small to double XL. Let's spin it again. We get 2 winners tonight. Brian Lake. Looks like Brian Lake's the winner. All right, congratulations. Congratulations, Jackson Pollock, Brian Lake. As always, anybody who won anything, anybody who claimed anything, you gotta email me. Email is felixcomicart@comcast.net or gmail.com. And that's it. 1 hour and 38 minutes. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. And San Diego Felix Con starts tomorrow, Monday, July 10th. 5 straight days of crazy drops. Day 1, tomorrow, Monday, sketches, and sketch covers. Day 2, nothing but covers, guys. You cover collectors, this is the drop you've been waiting for. Wednesday, surprise drop number 1. Not telling you what it is yet. Thursday, surprise drop number 2. And we end Friday with surprise drop number 3. You'll find out what those drops are the day before they actually happen. Very cool things. You guys are placing any money, you guys have any wagers of what they might be, good luck. I will honestly be surprised if anybody wins. Okay, so that's it. Thank you, Yams. Thank you, everyone,
Thank you,
for
everybody.
joining us. And have a great night. And we'll see you tomorrow.